Here's the top 25 moments in podcast history. Watch video through and subscribe. Enjoy.
Chris Tucker out his mouth told me. Told me. Sorry, OG, I'm sad. We're getting old, okay? He said, if I play his son, he'll be in the movie.
And you know when Cat Williams said gatekeepers? Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
I do his podcast.
Yeah.
We speak about the Tyler Perry situation. Oprah Winfrey, he said, I don't really know Oprah, but I'm going to reach out to Tyler. Kevin kept his word. He reached out to Tyler Perry. Kevin Hart called me back maybe a week or so later. He said, Mo, I talked to Tyler. He don't want to revisit it. But I tell you what, let's move past that, Mo. Let's just do great things. I will partner with you. I'll executive produce with you. You just let me know what you want to do. 2 weeks go by. We get a call from Endemol. Endemol says, we just got a call from Kevin Hart's manager, Dave Becky. And Dave Becky said, Kevin doesn't want anything to do with Monique. So whatever she told y'all, he doesn't want to do anything with her, nothing. You know, he doesn't want any kind of relationship with Monique. I called Kevin Hart immediately. He said, Mo, that's a miscommunication, and we're going to talk Tuesday. That was 2 years ago. If you talk to him, I talk to him. I've never talked back to Kevin Hart again.
You're still watching? Press that subscribe button and thumbs up for my daily uploads. Thanks, love you all.
But I didn't even have sex with you unprotected until you got tested. You're Kanye West and I made you get tested before we had unprotected sex. So how you got to take 30 showers after me? I wasn't the one out cheating and doing dumb. I didn't do anything.
Damn.
You know?
I do know.
He got bust down watches, taking pictures with mad money. He's not hiding at all.
He's outside.
He's outside. No Jumper and all them just went over there. Adam brought some Crips with him, and they're right up next to him. It's crazy to see. That's why I said I don't want to do any of the snitching videos anymore, because it doesn't matter. And you got people that are really sympathizing with dude because he's on stand saying this and that. I don't know. I don't recall. I just blamed everything on Thug. They're like, oh, he's not snitching. He's not snitching. But the whole fucking reason they're in this situation is because of all the snitching he was doing throughout the years. Oh, he did this. He did that. They ordered this. They killed him. All of this stems from Woody. Thug wouldn't be in this situation.
I gotta do 7 projects. I'm on my second one. I had a $7,500 advance, $7,500 advance. I own 3% of my royalties.
That's bullshit.
No, that's not. Bro, go read my deal, bro.
Where's it?
I got one of the best deals, bro.
I read that Ghana robbed you for $1 million.
Yeah, actually 1.2 million.
1.2 million?
Well, I mean, robbery, I was probably obsessed, so I probably made it a little bit more harsh than what it was. So when I built this school, you know, I've been going home for the past, since when I went back home for the first time. For the past 20 years, I've been going home. You know, I go home, and one thing I noticed a lot of the kids in the cities or even in the villages, they're all hanging around doing school hours. And I never understood that because, you know, from the time I came to America, the kids had to go to school because school's free. And I never understood why kids were like roaming around doing school hours. And I found out why. Like, you know, they couldn't afford school. And there are some public schools which is called government schools. Mm-hmm. But even with those, you still have to buy uniform. You have to buy books. You have to buy this and that.
You got $1 million cash. We on live.
Hold on, wait. Before you go any further, let's talk about that.
This never happened.
Hey, listen, this never happened, man.
You know what I mean?
He came to $1 million worth of game.
With $1 million.
With $1 million, man.
Listen, man, it's going down.
$1 million cash on the table,
Cash.
man.
Kendrick said something?
Yes. He said we don't let no white comedians talk about
He said, don't let no white comedians talk about no black woman. That's the law. Yeah. What's my opinion on that?
Yeah.
Oh, have you not heard it?
No, what'd you do?
Oh, I had an opinion on the internet about it. That was pretty...
So you like going back and forth? Especially like you said, if they're
only
names.
if you're big enough. Like, I'm not going to go back and forth against like a nobody. But if you're the biggest rapper in the world and you take a shot at me, that wasn't even the line that really bothered me. It was the next one that bothered me.
What'd he say?
He's like, to the N-words that coon and the N-words being groomed, slide on both of them. And a lot of people interpreted that as he was talking to Charlemagne and Alex Media, who I do the podcast with.
Yeah.
Now, to me, the word slide has implications of violence.
Yes.
I met with the guy, and in the conversation, he goes, I could buy an ounce of coke from you every day. I'm doing time. If I get into, I was already into comedy already. And I'm like, I don't want to do time now for coke. Let's give it a run. I go, how about I sell you a half ounce to start off with? Mm-hmm. And it started small. After about 3 weeks, I would go, because he was coming every other fucking day for a half ounce of coke. And finally I go, what the fuck, guy? What do you do? And he's like, I'm Whitney Houston's tour manager.
I thought you were talking about Whitney Cummings.
No, they're here. I didn't even know Whitney did blow. They're here doing an album, her and Bobby Brown. So they were going after it. I never saw her. I would love to tell you I partied with them and no, that was bullshit. I never saw them. Then they were there from, I don't know, maybe November. And then
people equated to Tupac and Suge.
We don't got no all-American smiles. They don't even want to buy our record.
Bad Boy and Death Row. But it was actually bubbling before that. It was, to me, an industry thing in a way. Like, New York had the throne for so long, and here go, well, at least a decade or more. And here comes these West Coast rappers, you know, kind of taking attention away. And so
But they gotta buy our record, because we represent the street. So Death Row East is gonna be a personification of what we did on the West Side. We're gonna do it to the East Side, and we're gonna prove once and for all that all these people talking about an East Coast, West Coast war, they like the Judas was to Jesus.
When they did the BMF Stars premiere, I was on Instagram, and I seen her for the first time. Nobody had to tell me. I looked at her, and I knew it was her. All these people from BMF and everybody, they just all hugged up with this person. Do you know how that make me feel? Like, this is a government informant. I'm y'all 30-something year friend. I don't even have to be a friend. I should have been somebody you respect. You don't have to love me. You don't have to like me. But I don't know nobody that I will put in prison. Nobody. I don't even hate nobody that bad. And then you guys sit around and y'all argue with Blue about who he is or what he did to anybody else. And y'all upholding this piece of shit ass woman. Holding her up like she's somebody.
Big Meech, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That man got to that compound, and man, he had some of the guys I would never think that would get BMF ENT on the left side of their neck, man. They was tattooed, and he made it clear. He said, listen, I'm not giving nobody no connect. I'm not hooking nobody up with nothing. I'm not doing nothing when y'all go home. So in other words, you know, people try to get with him just for, you know, the games, you know, for me, let it be known, look, I ain't got nothing, nobody. I'm in jail doing my bid, that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? So, man, bro, I literally remember 25 guys after lunch will go to that rec yard with Big Meech. They gonna take over the weight pile, they're gonna work out, they're gonna hit the weights, do their little workout, and then after that, Big Meech gonna, whoever got the wine, he gonna bottle the wine up, whoever cooking food, he gonna bottle the food up, and he gonna sit in the cell or hang out and just talk war stories, just talk about on the streets, man.
He got a freako.
He got a freako. No bond for that? Come on, y'all fucking wrong. Like, come on, that's fuck a Rico. That's a freako. It's the power, the bigger the money, the bigger the hunting. Always remember that. He got a fucking freako.
At the time, in terms of people that you knew of, who was the biggest drug dealer in the world?
Danilo Blandon.
Your plug?
My plug.
Okay.
If I knew somebody bigger, I would have went to him. You know, cocaine ain't like, where the internet is, where you can just go on the internet and find out who the man is. In cocaine, it's more secret. You know, they don't really introduce you to the plug.
Right. I mean, that's the thing you guard the most.
Yeah. I mean, because you give your plug up, you give up your percentage.
Yeah, I mean, the whole business is gone.
Well, not necessarily, but it could be. It could be gone.
Did you ever try to go around your plug?
All the time.
Lil Baby just got arrested with a gun in Las Vegas.
But you can have a gun in Vegas.
No, you cannot.
Nevada, if you got a concealed license, they honor it in Nevada.
If you carry
the one that I got was honored in damn near 40-some states.
Certain ones are honored, but you have to actually go and get those certain kinds. I was arrested without that type of license.
Oh.
You say like California is not included.
Yeah, you can't come to California and conceal shit, or New York.
What is slime? What is it? Like, what do it mean?
Oh, it means.
Go to the mic for me, Thug.
It means fucking, you know,
Cause we old niggas, we hear motherfuckers say it.
We one of the first people on earth. We paid our dues, you know. Snakes first had arms and legs.
Mm-hmm.
They got chopped off. They did some bullshit, got them chopped off. You know what I'm saying? All praise to the big God. We feel like we paid our dues, and we just like really, I feel like the closest thing to earth is what's on earth. What's literally like on it, on the grounds of earth. And I don't think nothing gets more on the ground than a snake. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it end up being. You know, when the Fed get behind it. You don't want to know the real meaning.
Yeah, I want to get. We ain't got to get into all that.
Right.
Was Jeezy in the paperwork?
Hell yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's public information. You can look up right now on your phone. Man testifies about Jeezy's cocaine selling. Type in your phone something like that. You're going to see one of the who name it Lights. Ralph Sims, the same that told about the limo that tried to say I told. Ralph Sims, Ralphie. Told on Jeezy, told everything Jeezy ever did. Jeezy had like 12 Jeezy had more statements on him than me. You talking about? But nah, he didn't get indicted because he did some more other shit. I feel like that. I know some things he did, like he turned Meech's cars into the feds. That same Porsche truck and that Ferrari I was talking about a while before, he came to Miami and doing some lie detector tests about this gun case he caught one year in 2006 when I went to go meet him. We had a shootout, not against him, but some other, like when me and him start trying to talk, some other popped it off with us and we end up having a shootout.
When I met Terry and Big Meech, Terry had the most money. Like far as like, just imagine two brothers, you know, this brother's up, this brother's up, this brother's up, this brother's up. At that time when I met him, he was like the guy that was up. Before they had differences, they was having differences about monies and different shit. Cause Meech would go to Terry to get money. He would call Terry up, I need 100,000. He'll get it, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand that, but at that time I thought T was the boss.
I just gave $8 million to this guy over here. I'm not filing bankruptcy. So everybody looking at me like, oh, like you got, I thought you said you had investments. And I'm like, yo, bro, I do. So that's always been a mystery to me, and it's a code that I'm still trying to crack to this day, but I'm going a little hard on it now, Shay. I'm going a little hard on it now, man. A lot of money came up missing.
Who is the big three of content creators?
I had to put myself, and I have to put Kai. I really adore Kai, you know? Because he really keeps me going, too.
Yeah.
Like, we still friends, but it's like...
Y'all go ahead.
Yeah, but I love that, man. Me, Kai, and you want to say for the third one?
No Mr. Beast?
Oh, yeah, I forget. Mr. Oh, I'm thinking streaming. You talking about in general?
Yeah, content creators.
Oh, content creators in general. Okay, well, let me redo that. I say me.
Yeah.
Kai. Mr. Beast.
Would you like to be as big as Mr. Beast is one day?
Yes.
What, he got 300 something million subs?
Yeah, 300 million.
And how long has he been at it?
Not very long. I think
like
he started
2015, 2012?
No, not 2012. It was about, I think 2015, 2016.
At 300 million subs in less than a decade?
You know, taking a life is very sacred. I hear people brag about killing. That's not no good thing. When you watch a soul leave a body, you know you took something that you don't have the power to give back. See, a lot of these dudes talk that, but they ain't never stand over nothing and watch it leave. They never did that. Because if you did, you would be more respectful. You ain't never stand over nothing and watch it go. I know you dudes didn't. I could tell by your spirit. You ain't got no souls
I
under
don't
your...
handle it by doing boxing matches with cavemen who want to act tough instead of doing a podcast.
Now you racist.
I'm not a boxer.
Now it's racistness coming out.
And now you're going to play the race
You
card.
talking about cavemen? You racist, man.
I'm describing your brain.
You been having federal nightmares for 3 CDs. This shit real. This shit ain't no game. It ain't no game. And then you know you know what he go hate? The GD's and BD's best friend in the pen. They coalition. They run together. On the street, they beef and killing each other every day. Got Larry Hoover f***ed up, nigga. Buck Big Larry. That's gonna be your friend. Y'all gonna eat together, sleep together. Ricos and conspiracies is what you don't want. That's even what Thug going through. Like, I don't wish it on my worst enemy, but that's state, bro. The feds don't debate and play that long. Ain't no nigga getting on no stand laughing and walking off and playing with them. You ain't got nothing to tell us? Flip his stupid ass too. Book him, book him, book him. We'll prosecute all them niggas. That's how it go. Cause you the bread and butter. Can't none of them other niggas help you. Now, had it been them, you could be doing everything to help them and get them out that situation in the best way you can. But with you in the jam and them in the jam, everybody focus finna be on getting him. They starting to feel salty about
Jose Osama got caught with a switch
Free
in
my
New York.
shorty, man. I fucking
He got 14 months.
He got a good ass.
And I interviewed 1090 Jake. We talked about the whole case, and people were saying that like, oh, he's snitching. That's why he got 14 months.
He got a good ass lawyer.
And well, yeah, and that's what Jake said. Said he actually had some real money, got a real lawyer, and negotiated a real good plea deal. He said, if you ain't rich, don't tote the switch.
Hey, yo, voting them great. That's it right there. I mean, don't get caught with that bitch, because Froden broke his hell. They got them buttons, gang. And Iraq is button land, and niggas fucked up. But if you like of stature, and you feel like you need that what they call it, a big if you they make so many different. I heard so many different switch sounds nowadays. Motherfuckers just say belt. Oh, what the fuck they can do now? But if you, yeah, man, don't call it that button gang. Cause think about it, what the fuck you had that bitch?
Now y'all got Ruger number saved, right?
Yeah.
Check that out. That's his number, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, ma'am.
Y'all want to show that? Y'all want to show that to the camera, so they can say who begged who for a feature? On my dead brother, nigga, I ain't chased shit, nigga.
3 times. I see
But now, look, it took him a whole month to say, never man, I'm cool on the feature, cause you knew you weren't getting it. So like, why y'all leaving that out though?
This the same Ruger number.
Why y'all leaving that out though?
Yeah.
Why they leave that out though? They done got on how many interviews and said I beg. Why they leave that out?